Today's audiences are brutal. If we don't grab their attention and interest, then our message is lost to them as they head off to the internet. Find out how to prevent that from happening in today's show. Welcome back to year 4 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Training, Tokyo, Japan, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. My new book, Japan's Presentations Mastery, will be out right now on Amazon. We're bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are looking at giving you a big edge in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 211, Low Energy Doesn't Work When Presenting. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. The good is the enemy of the great is a clever saying and very true. In presenting terms, we can have people who are competent but not even close to maximizing their potential. They are sitting there in the lukewarm bath, never experiencing or understanding the joys of an extra 10 degrees of heat. In presenting terms, turning your inner thermometer up 10 degrees when facing an audience has a tremendous impact. Our presenter was intelligent, well-read, well-researched, and had good content. The presentation was workmanlike. It got done. The content was covered. The points were made. The slides were run through. The questions got handled. And then, this is the point. There was nothing. It wasn't retained in the audience's mind. There wasn't that feeling of, wow. It just dribbled out and ended, disappearing into the void with all of mankind's other mediocre speeches. What was missing? Where was that 10 degrees of heat which was never applied? The opening was flat. It just started. The level of voice strength of the speaker chatting with the attendees before the talk and the start of their actual talk was at the same strength. The body language was at the same calibration for before and after the start. It was as if the speech was just a continuation of the dialogue that had been going on prior to the kickoff. Everyone has a full brain when they walk in to hear us talk. We have to get out the crowbar and jemmy our way in there to be heard. That means the first words out of our mouth have to signal the talk has now begun. Pay attention, listen up, cease and desist. What you have been doing prior, pay attention. We have to clearly draw a line for the audience to get them to concentrate on what we are saying. We only have a few seconds to capture their attention. So they will grant us their permission, allow us to hold their attention. We cannot leave such a vital intervention to chance. We must design it carefully. The words have to be laden with hooks to keep them interested and with us. We might lure the audience into our story using word pictures to capture their imagination. We want them to mentally see the scene we are painting. We could hit them with a stunning statistic that baffles the brain and makes everyone sit up and take note. It might be a quotation from a famous person to add credibility to the point we are making. We need to plan for cut-through. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting, or in a public environment. Be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience, everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the high impact presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Part of that planning needs to involve how we're going to marshal our physical resources, particularly our eyes, voice, gestures, posture, and positioning. Voice is where we start because that is a powerful tool to break into the consciousness of the audience. By lifting the volume up, we force people to stop whatever it is they are doing and listen to us. When we add a gesture to back up the voice, the overall impact is strong. We cannot use eye power with the whole audience at the same time and have any impact. So we select one person around the middle and we give them both barrels of eye contact for around 6 seconds. We just keep repeating this as we work our way through the whole audience. If it is a huge crowd, we keep doing the same thing, and at a certain distance, everyone sitting around the intended recipient of our eye power thinks we are looking at them anyway. We can physically move closer to our audience. When we do that, we use our standing height above a seated audience to tower over them and add more power to our physical presence. If we can get the start going well, then all we have to do is maintain that throughout the talk. We will add in vocal range when we are talking to keep our audience in Japan from going to sleep. We can use pauses for emphasis and to build anticipation. The key is to get a good start and then maintain the energy. Our speaker started small, stayed small, and finished small. The whole thing was muted, flat, unremarkable, and infinitely forgettable. Don't be one of those speakers. Action steps. Number 1, understand that the audience is almost comatose when you get up to speak. Number 2, remember, we are competing with minuscule attention spans and lots of distraction today. Number 3, look for a wow opening to grab the attention of the audience. Number 4, marshal all our weapons: eyes, voice, body language, gestures, posture, positioning. Number 5, a good start is easier to continue than to try to build up the power gradually. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now: www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday, we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday, the Japan Business Master Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 212, we are talking about always be selling. So yoroshiku, onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.